Hey guys, Seven Sins here. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome to the channel as always. Today's video is all about the audio mix presets in Call of Duty Cold War, and today I'm going to go through each one for you and help you guys decide which one is going to work best for you. There is always a lot of questions around this particular topic. Which ones are more helpful to hear footstep audio, which ones are more helpful to hear the gun reload audio and all those type of things. So hopefully this video is going to help you break those down and help you choose which one is going to best suit your needs. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, first of all, how do we get to the settings menu? First of all, go into your settings, scroll across to the audio presets, and then scroll down to where it says audio presets. Here you'll find various options. We've got tryout mix, flat, headphones, vocal clarity, quiet, bass boost, high boost, and super bass. I'll just go through all of these now so you guys can figure out which ones is the best audio mix for you guys to use. So first of all, we have the tryout mix. This actually wasn't too bad. It was actually quite balanced. Things do sort of pop out a little bit, like the footstep audio or the gun reloading sounds, things like that. That sort of comes across really, really nice, although it is more in the close quarter ranges to mid ranges. Long distance tends not to come through as much, but it's still pretty good. After that, we have the flat. This is just literally a flat EQ, no boosts in the high, lows or the mids. And in fairness, it is actually quite useless, and you just really don't distinguish anything at all from this in most headsets. Next, we have headphones. This is actually balanced for most headphones, so you can use all your gaming headsets or your normal 3.5mm jack headphones that you get with like your phones or things like that you can just plug into the bottom of the controller. This just gives a little boost in the bass and in the highs as well, just to make things a bit more immersive for you, but still not the best for true gamers who are looking to gain that little edge, get those little nuances of sounds. Next, we have vocal clarity. This really boosts sort of like the mid-range, makes everything seem a bit nasally, if you will. No really sort of difference for the footstep audio. Really heightens the gun sound though. It really pushes those guns forward, and the footstep audio is kind of left behind a little bit. So I wouldn't recommend this one at all. Next is the quiet. I'll be honest, I have absolutely no idea why this is in here. I actually think it's more for TV use, so the audio doesn't become like really boomy or really heavy on the speakers of the TV, because it literally just dropped the volume down ever so slightly. Not really great for what we're sort of looking for, to get those bits and pieces or those nuances of the footstep audio. Next, we have bass boost. I actually found this one okay. It wasn't too bad at all. It does emphasize the bass frequencies a little bit, so you do have to be careful when score streaks are up. Everything just gets a little bit sort of muddied together a little bit. But generally, without the score streaks on, footsteps come across quite well, but you do lose a little bit of clarity in the top end. Overall, it's not too bad if you've got quite a high frequency tuned headset, something like that. It does actually work quite well. We then have high boost. For me, high boost is probably the best one for most people to use. It really just pushes those high mid to the high end frequencies, just makes everything a little bit crisper, a little bit clearer. It really does pick up the footstep audio and the reloading audio as well, so you get those little nuances to help you pinpoint where people are. Footsteps come across quite well even at longer distances. You can't get people across the map, but even at longer distances you can hear them coming, and you can pinpoint which way they're coming from as well. And it just really helps the footstep audio pop and the reload sounds pop as well. So for most of this, I think this is the actual audio presets using the one I would recommend for most people to try out. Lastly, we have the super bass audio. This is not really that great. It really boosts up those low-end frequencies. It does emphasize a lot of the low-end gunfire. It doesn't really boost the footstep audio because it just brings up a lot of other sounds and frequencies with it, so that just gets lost in those particular instances. So I would stay away from this completely. Okay guys, that sort of wraps up for all the different audio ones, and for me it is really the high boost frequency that really comes across as a strong contender for being the best preset to use. That and maybe the bass boost, depending on how your headset is tuned and how it sounds. So if you've got that slightly more high frequency sounding headset, then the bass boost will just help lift all those bits and pieces and give you a more all-round balanced sound. But for most cases, I think the high boost is the way forward for most of us. It really does emphasize all those footstep audios and the reload cues that you do get throughout the game as well, so you can help pinpoint people are and if they're hiding behind certain corners and things like that. So I definitely say give those two a go. But as always, don't take my word for it. Please go through, check these settings out for yourself, see what works best for you, because you might find something that works better than what I'm sort of saying for you. But for me, the high boost is the way forward for you guys. Don't forget as well, I do stream on Twitch every Sunday and Monday, where you can come in, talk about your audio presets, tell me which one's working best for you. Don't forget as well, please let me know in the comments if you have a different opinion to what I do. It's always nice to hear your guys' thoughts about different things, so let me know which preset you're using and how you're finding it. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys.